Hello, Wildcats. Today we have the senior podcast.
Yay!
We're so excited. So, our seniors, class of 2026, they're graduating this year. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do, especially my friends that are seniors. I'm excited to see them grow, see what they're going to do in their lives. A lot of them have plans, their paths. Some of them don't have it summarized yet, it's fine. It's okay. Yes. You know, they'll figure it out. But I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
I think she's a little jealous that she's not in the interviewee seat.
A little bit.
You're going to be there before long, though.
I know.
You're going to be there before long.
It will be like tomorrow, and then I'm going to be
Are you sad? Are you going to be missing some of these people?
Definitely, especially the two that I will be interviewing, Jalen A and Cece. I definitely will miss them because I play softball with them. I played with them, my freshman year. And I've known them for a while, so it's definitely going to be sad to watch them go. And a couple other seniors that I'm friends with, I'm sad. But it happened last year, watching some of the seniors from 2025 leave. So, just a repeating thing. But
I always get sad watching them leave. You know what I mean? Especially the ones that, you have seen since they were little bitty freshmen.
Oh, I know.
Change.
I see you. I remember you tear up in these episodes a little bit.
I'm good today.
You're good today.
I am a rock today.
Well, our girl's coming back, so.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I got nothing to be
When
upset.
you leave?
Yeah,
get the tissues
I
ready.
ain't coming that day. I'm not coming
got to.
the day she leaves.
Got to.
But it's special, right? You get to give them their moment to say their goodbyes and talk about what the last 4 years have meant to them. So I always like this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of goodbyes, this is going to be our last episode of the year, ending on this.
Yes, definitely. It's a bittersweet episode, definitely, but I'm excited specifically to interview the seniors because this is a special moment for them. They get to bring together not just high school, but their whole 12 years of just in school. They get to bring it all together, and I think it's an honor to have the privilege to be able to ask them about those 4 to 12 years that they got to experience in school and what it meant to them. So, I think it's definitely a privilege for me, Zy'Mir, and Chris. Definitely.
Yes. Well, yes, of course. We got to mention that, right? Because you and I are kicking our feet up this episode.
Yeah.
And we're turning it over to the kids.
We didn't even bring it in. This is her show. We're just here for support.
Which is always cool because, their classmates and their peers get to interview the seniors, which is great. And you guys are going to do a fabulous job. I have no doubt.
You're going to do great.
It's going to be awesome. And then, of course, everyone will see us at the end of the episode, I guess.
That's right.
Yep.
So we're going to get on out of here.
Yeah.
And we're going to let you do your thing.
Yep, that's right.
We're getting the boot. You hang on. And we'll be right back on Catch Up.
Hey Wildcats, welcome back. I'm here with two seniors, Jalen A. Thomas and Caitlin Cave, and today we're going to be talking about their high school experiences and what they're going to do after high school. So you guys are graduating, you guys are done with high school. How do you guys feel?
I'm excited. It's definitely a new chapter in my life, but I'm also nervous because it's what does the future hold for me?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous because it's what if I trip going over the stage or something? I don't know. But also, I think I'm gonna really miss high school. I feel like I'm kind of taking it for granted now, and I'm really gonna miss it when it's over.
It definitely went by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies.
Yeah. People say, I feel like before you get to high school, everybody tells you it's gonna go super fast, and you don't believe them until you're in high school, and then the time starts moving so fast. So what do you think your guys' favorite memory from high school was?
Really all of sophomore year, but I think if I had to pick one thing, it would be sophomore homecoming. I think that was really fun. It was definitely.
The decorations are also really pretty for that too.
It really was. It was fun. I think it was definitely the best prom homecoming out of all 4 years that I've been here.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite memories were football Fridays.
Yes.
Those were just so fun. And we were both athletic trainers, and we helped Sean. So we were on the field, and it was such a cool experience.
It really was.
And it was just overall so much fun.
So, you guys, first of all, I think everybody knows you guys are best friends.
Yeah.
I just want to know, when did you guys become best friends?
8th grade.
Yeah.
8th grade.
Yeah.
Right before 8th grade softball started.
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like a lot of people talk about the close-knit groups that you need to form in high school because of the people that you hang around. Would you guys say it's a good idea to pick one person and stick with them throughout all of high school?
I think that, yes, but I think also you should find other friends, because it's like, of course you're always going to have that one friend that you cling to, but you always want to have another person to fall back on. Like, I think it's good to have more than just one person in your circle.
Yeah, it's good to have a best friend, but also don't just have them.
Yeah.
Because you need more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Just, like, to venture out and do things.
So definitely, like, make sure that you have your one person that you can always fall back on, but make sure that you're branching out.
Yes.
And having other friends.
You don't want to isolate yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, guys. What were your guys', so I know that you guys both played sports. What activities did you guys participate in high school that are very memorable, things that you would recommend to other people?
I think being a student athlete can really motivate you in school. Like, your grades have to be good, your attendance has to be good. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you definitely have to be a student before you can be an athlete. So if you really have that sport to motivate you, I feel like it helps you get through school. I think that was one of the reasons that I really got through school the way I did, was just having my sport to motivate me, to get me up in the morning to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah, being an athlete, also, you have a community around you. Like, you create, like, bonds and friendships with some people you never would think.
Yeah.
And it helps you get through high school.
100%.
I agree.
So, Cece, what sports did you play in high school?
I played volleyball and softball.
Okay. And I know that you broke a record in volleyball.
Yes,
Please
I
tell me
did.
about that.
It was super exciting. It was on my senior night, too. So it was such a good game, and it was super intense. And it came down to the last few points that I got my record.
Yay!
I know.
So everybody give Cece a round of applause because she broke a record in volleyball. That's a really big deal. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And you guys would definitely say that you should play sports when you get into high school because you form a lot of friends, a community. Okay. What's the biggest piece of advice you guys would give to incoming freshmen?
Keep your circle tight but open. If you surround yourself around the wrong people, you can really kind of venture off into the wrong place. Also, I would say do not take it for granted because it does fly by. Like, if I could go back to my freshman year, I would. I think it was an eye opener though, because this is a lot different than middle school. It's a lot bigger. The work is a lot different. I feel like the teachers are different. You're more so on your own almost. Like, it's not as small as middle school.
Yeah.
You really have to put your big girl pants on.
Mm-hmm.
I would say surround yourself with good. If you're constantly around drama, that just brings you down, and it's just not good. Like, you can avoid drama so easily. So if you just surround yourself with the right people and avoid drama, then it makes your experiences much easier.
What did you guys do? So I know in high school, it can get way more stressful. It's really hard to pile all your work together, stay composed with a positive energy. What did you guys do to decompress and brush off all the negative energy when you got stressed, when work started piling up? What did you guys do to decompress from that?
I would say writing was a big thing for me. I think it's a really big stress reliever, but also sometimes when your work piles up, you do just kind of have to take a step back, because you'll stress yourself out if you like try and sit and get it all done in 1 second. But taking a step back and kind of just slowly getting it all done is better than trying to rush through it, because I think you don't work at your full potential when you try to rush. So it's just kind of taking your time. Maybe communicate with your teachers if you feel like you're getting super stressed out with things. They're usually very lenient if you need them to be.
For me, spending some time outside, like getting some sun and just listening to music, that helps me just get my mind off things. Or like just doing what you need to do to like relieve the stress and like take your mind off it for a little bit to get back into the groove.
Yeah, 100%. So taking a stress reliever and making sure that you're not getting stressed out, because your full potential will not be shown on the work, will not be shown in the classroom if you're stressed out.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's so easily to get stressed out too.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta kind of do what you gotta do to make it work.
So I know a lot of freshmen come in and they have the mentality that their work doesn't matter and that they don't have to do it, and a lot of missing assignments get piled up. So what would you tell them about how their GPA matters once they enter high school? Like, what's the biggest thing that you would say? Like, do your work, like make sure that you're out in class on time. Like, what would you guys tell them?
I think I was one of those freshmen that came in and was like, ooh, like, okay, I can mess around for freshman year. Do not. Don't do it. I think, honestly, freshman year is one of the hardest years that you're going to have, because it's really that start to that harder work, and kind of getting used to what it's going to be like with deadlines and stuff like that. I think freshman teachers are a lot harder on you than any of your other teachers are, because they're really trying to prepare you for what it's going to be like for the next 3 years. Get to class on time.
Yeah.
They are being really strict. They'll write you up, and that does not look good. Also, I just think once you get behind, it's really hard to catch back up. And your GPA doesn't restart every year, so you want to keep it. You want to keep building on it and not taking away from it, because it's hard to build it back up. Trust, I'm living that life right now.
The two things you can control is turn in your work and get to class on time, and those are two most important things.
Mm-hmm.
Because you may not get a good grade or whatnot, but if you turn in your work, you're going to have at least a passing grade.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I would definitely say there's a lot of people that come in and they think that it's all fun and games, and, you know, a lot of people play around, they don't take it seriously, but it definitely matters. Like you said, like your GPA doesn't
It doesn't.
It's hard to come back to.
Yeah.
If you have a low GPA, you have to really fight for it.
100%. Especially if you want to go to a good college, you want to do something big, make sure that you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So, where are you guys going to college?
I'm going to Clark State, and I'm also playing volleyball there.
Oh, I love that. Yay! Everybody gives CC a round of applause.
I'm going to Wilmington College.
Okay.
I'm going to major in exercise science.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, after you guys are done with college, what's your end goal? Like, what do you guys want to do in your life? What's the plan right now? I know you guys might not have it all summarized right now. You guys might not have a set, but like, if you were to see yourself in the future, what do you see yourself doing? What's the goal?
In somewhere with like physical therapy or like athletic training. That's kind of why I chose the exercise science program, because I don't really know what I want to do yet. I've done the athletic training stuff. If all fails and I don't really like physical therapy, that's what I'll fall back on. So either a physical therapist or an athletic trainer.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be an ultrasound tech. I'm between OBG, which is with babies, and pediatrics, which is with kids. So I don't really want to work in a hospital just because it's a big hospital and whatnot, but I want to work in a clinic.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. I think both of those career paths fit your guys' personalities really well. So I hope you guys are going to I'm so excited to see what you guys do. I know you guys are both going to be so successful, and I'm so proud of both of you guys for making it through high school. So 100% give Cece and Jelene a round of applause for, they're at the end, they're about to graduate, and this is a big moment for the two of them. So congratulations, guys. I can't wait to see you guys walk across the stage.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with our next seniors.
Hi, my name is Zy'Mir, and today I'm here with Cameron and Merrick, and we're going to be talking about their high school senior careers. So, what's one thing like that helped you transition from middle school to high school?
Not really too much. Like teachers' experience and accounts and stuff like that, like just telling you what you're supposed to expect and all that, really. But I kind of just had to change with it and transition, really. That's it's kind of just for me. But I don't know about you.
Honestly, I think it was less so any particular thing that helped me through, and more so just the expectation that things have surprisingly gotten easier as time goes on.
Yeah.
You know, when you're younger, the teachers will always tell you, oh, just wait until you get to high school and it'll really be bad.
Exactly.
And it's really like the work just gets more relaxed, I'd say, as time goes on. The teachers become a lot more lenient and understanding of us as people. And I think that like going in with that expectation definitely helps.
So when you finally got to high school, what's one thing in your freshman year that you actually liked doing?
I think, honestly, for me, just like interacting, I think, with just anybody and everybody, really. I interacted a lot with like teachers and stuff to like really understand, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing, what is expected of me, and like what I can do outside of just high school and all that, so I can be like more involved.
Mm-hmm.
But just really talking to people.
Yeah, I think honestly, networking as early as you can, that really does like set your chances up really good later in your high school career. So yeah, that really does help. What about you, Merrick?
I was really fond of the orchestra back when I was in it. I think one of my favorite things to do was ask the teacher for any sort of like improvised music sheets of songs that I personally really liked, and then I would practice them on my own time. And even though I did never get to like perform any of them, I still think that just being able to like randomly pull out my violin and be able to just play whatever song I like I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I can kind of relate to that. Like coming into freshman year, I went into marching band, and I play snare for the marching band. So, you know, music is like, it's been my whole life now. So I can relate to y'all on that. So what advice do you have on the incoming freshmen that are coming to the high school next year?
For advice, I'd probably say just take things slow and relax, because no matter how hard you work to rush it or relax, it's always going to go at the same pace. So I'd say that the best thing to do is to just sit back and do the work as it comes to you. Just prepare yourself, really, because a lot of things are set in motion once you go into high school. So just be ready and take things as relaxed as you can.
I honestly think I agree with him with that. Just like I would add that like as you go on into your high school career, see what you can like, what more of your interests are, like what you can do to like branch out and potentially like just be there for yourself.
Yeah,
really. And well, as long as you're making sure you do your stuff, you know, keeping at least good GPA, all that. Just take some time for yourself.
Yeah.
When you need to, and just really that.
Yeah, self-care is really important because it's very easy to get burnt out a lot. So, but yeah, what in your high school career has helped you, or like what factor has helped you find what you actually wanted to do in school or out of school?
I would say that my grandmother has definitely pushed me along the better path, because there are a few different interests that I've had over the years, and I've always considered like, wow, maybe that's the thing I want to do. And I think my grandmother pushed me to settle on a more balanced path, a more like practical and effective path. So kind of like a mixture of like the best I can do and the most relaxed that I can take it.
Honestly. For me, it'd have to be just like, I'd say interacting with just people. Yeah. Like I said before, I met and talked to a bunch of great like students and teachers. Just they helped me kind of narrow stuff down, and I was very lucky in that I've understood what really I do enjoy and what I do love to do, and what I've kind of set on now. Yeah, I'm very lucky in that.
So I kind of like relate and agree to Merrick too. I'm kind of like a min-maxer myself. I don't like, I do a lot of stuff, but I find like the easiest shortcut to do it. I need to stop doing that, honestly. But yeah, that I kind of relate to him on that. So where do you see yourself after high school?
I personally am just gonna take a little bit of time, obviously, for myself, but I'm planning on going to Clark State and just really going in there for theater and potentially transitioning into another college to learn more about it personally. But I'm just gonna kind of keep the same that I have and just roll with it, really.
That's really cool. Do you have any plans branching off from theater, or do you want to expand on it?
I would really enjoy expanding on it, but I kind of just have to see how it goes out right now.
What about you?
I'm going to be joining the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and soon after that, I think I'm going to be moving out and getting an apartment with several friends of mine. We've been putting in a lot of work to plan this, and I'm really getting excited because the closer it gets, the more it's like, oh boy, here it comes.
Yeah. That's when the gravity of the situation starts hitting. Honestly, y'all gave really good answers, and I can really relate to y'all on some of these things. So, yeah. Thank you, Cameron and Merrick, for coming on the podcast. Hopefully, you guys have success in your life after high school, and I really hope you do. So thank you. We'll have more seniors on the Cat Chat in the future, so thank you.
Welcome back to the Cat Podcast. It's Chris Summers, and I'm here with
Essence Douglas.
And Zy'Mir.
And how's my two seniors doing today?
I'm feeling good today.
Really good.
Very good, very good. Well, 4 years went by very quickly. How you feel about that?
Oh my god, I feel like it went by too fast.
I feel happy and excited that I'm about to graduate.
I know, man, when I graduated from 8th grade, my mom, dad, literally everybody in my family was just these 4 years gonna go by quick. And I'm over here nah, I'm not even gonna worry about it. It's gonna be a minute before I graduate. And then boom, here we are. It's in May, and I'm just dang, I'm feeling old. My brother's about to enter into middle school, and it just goes by so quickly, man. You just gotta enjoy the moments how you can, But my first real question that I want to ask is what did you like about high school? What was your favorite things about high school?
I like all the extracurriculars that we have provided at the high school. Like me personally, I'm in marching band. And I feel like that has helped me grow into the person I am today. Because you meet all kinds of diverse people when you're in extracurriculars. So I feel like it's important to join a couple. I also did theater. I'm in chamber choir. I used to be in Legacy Club. We used to have that year, sophomore and junior year, and a couple of other things. So.
One thing that I liked was the fact that I could make more friends. As a person with social anxiety, it's not easy to make friends. And the fact that I could get help whenever I ask for. And if I could be more involved earlier, it would be great, and then take more opportunities. But I feel great about it.
Yeah, I was about to say I feel the same way too. Especially a little bit after the football season, my senior year, I feel like I became more vocal, more out towards everyone, and that's another thing I like. I like how I met more people and made more friends. So I know you kind of said a little bit about the activities, but what type of activities did you do in high school? You could give a more in depth about it.
So like I said before, I did marching band. I'm a section leader in marching band currently.
Okay.
So yeah, okay. I teach a little bit.
All right.
I do chamber choir. We do obviously for marching band, we travel with the football team. We play at the football games. But with chamber choir, we also go out and perform for people. During Christmas time, we'll perform for the hospital and sing them Christmas songs.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I was also in youth choir. It's the same thing with youth choir. We perform at churches and things like that. And then Legacy Club was a community service club. We made the bench that's out on the Simon Kenton Trail out there. Mm-hmm. If anybody walks home from school.
Okay.
Me personally, I did not get involved in any activities. And like I said, I wish I'd been more involved earlier and take more opportunities, but unfortunately I did not.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, think about it. We still have a young life to go, so I feel take this summer, just try anything, What type of advice would you give to the underclassmen?
I would tell them to not be too anxious to start out their high school year. It can be like a little nerve-wracking, like you're in a new environment, you have all these new people, there's a lot of people going here. It's good to be a little more outgoing, like you get to experience a lot of new things, and I feel like that's very like good to help you grow as a person. So like don't be like too embarrassed to like do anything. Like you're always gonna feel embarrassed, and like other people are gonna make you feel embarrassed, but like that doesn't really matter. Just do it. Like there's nothing wrong with just trying stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's one thing I would say. Like, just be you, be authentic, be original. Like, who cares what people have to say? As long as you feel like what you're doing, you love what you do, just keep on doing it. And then just, have a very, like, a small circle of people who cares about you. I feel like that's a very important thing that plays into going into high school. Cause, there's just like a lot of things that'll shoot at you, especially from the start of being a freshman. I mean, I feel like that's a very hard year transitioning. And yeah, like that, I feel like that's the advice I'll give to underclassmen, And
I'd say to never give up. Even if you fail, keep trying again and again until you like improve. And don't wait till last minute to do whatever you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, like especially with like assignments, you definitely don't want to wait till last minute. Oh man. So out of your 4 years in high school, who would you give a shout out to for like, helping you out throughout high school?
Oh my gosh. I'll give a shout out to my mom. She's always on me about getting my grades up and stuff, always making sure I have grades. I would also give a shout out to most of my teachers. I feel like I have a good relationship with every teacher I've met throughout high school. And like I know like most kids don't want to see that email sent out to like mom and stuff about grades. It was like I feel like that's helpful. That shows that they care. So like shout out to like all the teachers I've met through high school. I think they've all like helped me improve as a person.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would say I had a pretty good relationship with all the teachers I had. I've always made sure to communicate with them. They communicated back to me, which made things easier, just, point A to point B type of thing. I always think my parents were pushing me throughout high school, even when times got hard. I really do appreciate, them for helping me out. And then also too, my brother, like, I have someone who like looks up to me. So I just want to, be the best role model to him. And once, I'm gone out in the world, then I'm going to make sure I bring him up, full circle moment, just helping him out when he's in high school.
I'd say my parents, my siblings, and my friends, because they're like my source of motivation. Whenever I try to, like, whenever I feel like giving up, they like get on me. And I also say my teachers, because when I ask for help, they help me and stuff like that.
Okay, sweet. And then my final question: what is your plans after high school?
Oh my gosh, I plan to go to Bowling Green State University. That's like 2 hours away.
Okay.
I hope to major in architecture and environmental design. So I'm really like into community service. So when I saw that they had environmental design as an option, I kind of just went for it. I also like hope to do a lot of extracurriculars in college. Like this summer, I hope to go out more this summer. Yeah. My senior year, I've kind of just been focused on work. So, like, schoolwork. So I just hope to hang out more with my friends and stuff before I'm sent off in the fall to go to college.
I was about to say, I'm definitely going to do the same thing. I'm be trying to hang out a lot throughout the summer, drive anywhere. It don't matter the distance. And then you said community service, right? I mean, I feel like I love community service as well. I mean, it puts a warmth into my heart, especially going back home, knowing you did that. Like I told you before, I've done the soup kitchen before, feeding the homeless, and then for past 5 years, I've helped coach youth athletes in football. So yeah, I feel like I like the community service part as well. And then I'll say for plans, since I'm a senior as well, I'm gonna be going to Ohio Northern University, which is only like an hour and 20 away. I'm gonna be playing college football there. My Major is going to be in business, and then my minor is going to be in communications and media. Like you just said, I'm going to be trying to try out everything.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really want to do that I didn't get to do in high school, really put myself out there to everybody and just, maximize and take advantage of my time in college. You?
I'm planning on taking a gap year first and then go to Wright State University to study nursing. And while taking a gap year this summer, I plan on going out more with my friends, and then I might also learn things online.
That's sweet. Yeah, Wright State, that's a pretty good college. And then also too, nursing. I mean, I know a lot of nurses. Like my mom, she's one. Like, I think we all know like a lot of nurses.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being on the podcast, and I appreciate everybody watching. And seniors, it's been a fun one with y'all. I hope y'all do big things out there in the real world. And congratulations on graduating here soon. And that's it. The next segment.
Hello, Wildcats. That sums up our senior episode. I'm a little sad.
Don't be sad.
It's like the end of an era. You know what I mean? Like
every year.
Every year
is the end of an era.
You have the stuff, right, that leads up to the end of the year, and this is one of those steps. Like, that much closer.
Kids been in the same classroom since kindergarten.
I know.
And now they're about to go their separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
You like that?
I feel like they never talk about, like, how fast high school goes. Okay, no. It's talked about a lot, especially your parents will tell you right before you get into high school, like, hey, make sure you do the right things. Make sure that you have fun in these 4 years, because they go by like that. Like, it literally goes so quick, and I feel like nobody believes it, especially going into your freshman year. Mm-hmm. You don't believe it, and the next thing you know, it's like, okay, I'll be on the stage tomorrow walking across, getting my diploma.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And it goes even faster ever since then. Do you feel like? I feel like the time after that went even faster.
College flew by.
Yeah. And then you're just an adult forever. Yeah. You just, it's fine.
And then the real fun begins.
Yeah, no kidding.
If somebody ever tells me 2028 is ancient, I promise I'll.
Oh, but you can, wait a minute. Yeah. But you can sit here and talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
you
like
at your big age.
Yeah, like
all the adults watching. I know you're just laughing and said, "Oh, just wait, sweetheart. You just wait."
Listen, it just sounds a little old, like 1980. Like, oof.
You hear this?
Insert Paul Revere.
This is what we gotta go through.
It's a little. Well, 2028 is not old at all. It never will be old. Young forever.
2028.
Yep.
Whatever you believe. Yep.
That's like a thought. 2028.
Can't hardly fathom it.
The Jetsons family is going to be there in 2028. The future. You are the future, though.
Yeah.
How was it interviewing the future?
It was great. I think that once it's my time, we have to make the episode at least 3 hours long. Cause
she's already planning her whole
I'm already planning what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be in the seat, like, sit back and relax. This segment will be at least an hour of me just talking. At least. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I see,
look forward to that episode in 2 years. It's coming.
I see the technical crew back there. Like, everybody's clearing their glasses, walking, looking like, yeah, class of 2028.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well,
I thought everybody had some really nice things to say, though, like as far as what they learned, what they're gonna miss, all of the ways that they saw themselves change.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate hearing that from so many different types of kids, too. Like, it's not the same type of kid. Everyone's like, no, like, I grew up.
And they're passionate about what the future is going to bring. Yeah. And their confidence that you can hear and how they're ready to take on that challenge of the unknowns, because there's going to be some unexpected things that come up that they're going to have to endure and fight through. But it seems like they are really ready to take that on by the horns.
Yeah. And I personally liked not being in the episode. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I definitely hope I'm not in the 3-hour episode in 2028.
Y'all,
That's a little
I'll
long.
make y'all appearance.
Well, we'll just be pushing our wheelchairs.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
rolling on
a
in.
bitter, definitely more bitter, cause well, my face won't be on the episodes anymore, so
Girl,
it's gonna be sad, you know. I understand if you need to buy your box of tissues to stack up for that episode specifically, because it's gonna
Well,
be
Cat Chat fans, I think is getting very deep, and you know what? Around here, and we don't have a custodian on site to clean all of this up.
you know.
So, this was a great last episode. You've done a fabulous job all year.
Thank you.
I don't think we have to tell you after just hearing that little spiel.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's known. I think our Cat Chat fans and everybody across the land knows
Yep.
that you feel good about it, and that feels good to us that we are able to have someone come up here and understand their confidence and their why and who they are.
Yes.
And you're just a special person, and we
Thank
can't wait to
you.
do it again next year.
So much
You're not
fun.
going anywhere.
Yeah.
So you'll be back.
I'll be here.
You'll be back.
So much fun. It was definitely a privilege and honor to be on Cat Chat. I'm super thankful and grateful that I got the opportunity this year, and I will be back next year.
You heard it here.
You
She's
heard?
coming back.
She's coming back.
Yay!
Well, send them off for the great summer. Last
Oh.
episode of the school year.
I-
Have an awesome summer. Guys, have an awesome summer.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Be
Make
safe.
good decisions.
Make good decisions.
Don't do anything that you have to think twice, like, this is the right idea. If you have to think that, just don't do it. That's not the right decision.
And let's give them a high five on our way out.
Oh, okay.
Peace out.
Bye. Have a great summer.